All right. Happy Thursday, almost Friday. Here you are with the League of Extraordinary Fangirls. And today, our topic is makeup. We are here today with the beautiful Lena and the new and
Hello.
beautiful Elle Geezee.
Hi, how's everybody? Hey.
Okay, so a little bit of background. These two ladies are awesome in the arts of the face paint, the makeup. So I'll be asking a lot of questions. Actually, I'll be doing my face, asking them advice while they school me a little bit. So first off, uh, how often do you guys wear makeup? Like what do you do? What's your deal? I mean, so, yeah.
I'll let you go first. Elle Geezee, you're our guest, so you have
Yes.
the floor.
Okay, so I wear makeup every day basically because to go to work and go out or go to the store or whatever. And my routine now has been condensed down. I can pretty much do a full face in about 20 minutes. And I like I currently I'm a MAC girl and I love MAC. So and it's been helping me transition. I've gone through a lot of makeup types in the past, so the MAC is kind of working for me right now. I'm a little, I'm still trying to figure everything out. I always go back to the store and I try new stuff once I go buy something, I always try something new, but I love it. Like I said, condense my routine down. Really, it used to take me like an hour, now 20 minutes. I'm so excited. So, but I love it every day. And it doesn't. The way I apply it, they when I first went to Mac, they told me how to apply it so it doesn't look very like cakey or makeup-y or it looks very natural. I don't know if you can. I'm trying to get it in a good light so you guys can see. It doesn't look like too caked on or anything like that. Most people don't usually know I'm wearing makeup. It's beside my lipstick, and then they say, "Oh, she must be wearing a full face." But I love it.
You look good. You look really good. I wouldn't have known
Yeah,
you're wearing any makeup, really. Like maybe lipstick or a little bit eye thingy, but yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You blended well, girl. Looking good.
Thank
Uh,
you.
with me, it just really depends on how the wind blows. Like earlier today, I was so lazy. I got out of the bed with enough time to take a shower, put some lotion on, even though my feet still looked like I was playing in powder. Uh, and I went to school, and then I was like, oh, after my nap, I decided to put some makeup on. So this, I'm a roller coaster. It depends on how I feel, really. Um, I've gone back and forth. I like trying out new makeups. I do use MAC like foundation, but then I use Urban Decay eyeshadow, and then I got some. I just recently have a new one. I do not know the name of it. I'm the worst. But I love my makeup. One thing I definitely always do, even if I don't put on foundation or eyeshadow or anything, I try to just have some lipstick on, some lip color, make it look good. I have pretty thick eyebrows but they're thick by themselves, so I don't always do my eyebrows, but just a little bit. Um, so yeah, that's how often I wear it. It just depends on how the wind blows.
How long does it take you to put a full face on, like from start to
Um,
finish? Is it like IndyCar racer like Elle Geezee? She's like a pro, and she told me how.
yes,
That's awesome, man. That's
it is.
awesome.
That is pretty awesome. For an actual full face, like everything, I would say a half an hour to maybe 45 minutes. I don't know.
That's not too much. That's not too much.
It's not horrible, but yeah, just. And Dada Kuji, I love your eyebrows too, by the way. He said he has the greatest of eyebrows.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah, some people asked him if he wears makeup on. I'm like, dude, no, I can't imagine him be like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I just can't. Yeah, but yeah. Um, So what do you guys start off with normally? Do you do the whole primer? Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, school me, please, ladies, school me. So, like, what do you do first?
For me, I would say the first thing to always do is to have like a clean face. Like you cannot like underestimate the fact of like just washing your face and moisturizing it. I do like a wash with a moisturizer, and then I start applying makeup after that. But cannot stress enough how better, because when you have like a face that's dry or a dirty face, your makeup doesn't apply as smoothly or cleanly. So I think once just having a fresh face, making sure that you moisturize, that's going to be like, for me, I'm saying that's like the best thing that I think you can do.
Okay, okay. So I wash my face. I moisturized a little bit. I don't know if coconut oil counts. I'm kind of I'm working with what I have here. Uh, let's see here. So after you moisturize, what do you do next? What do you do?
After I moisturize, I throw on some primer, and which primer do I use? I do have some of my products here next to me.
Okay.
So this is one primer that I use, is the Smashbox Photo Finish. And I don't know if you can see that good. This is like the little one.
Okay, let me look up a picture
So I
of that.
use that. Yeah.
Tell me more about primers, because I don't know. Wow, I thought primers were tinted, so they're not tinted?
There are some that are tinted. I usually use ones that aren't tinted because of my skin tone. I don't really know how to use those and match it up right. I used one before that was tinted, and it just threw off all of my makeup. I looked like somebody hit me in the face with something,
Oh my
and
God.
it didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. And like people, and I went to an event too, so it didn't make it any better. People were like, you got something on your cheek, what? And I'm like, ugh.
Oh no.
So that's the early stages of trying to do your makeup and just failing miserably.
I hear you. I hear you. I have a picture here of the primer. It would be. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I think this is it. Let me see here. Okay. This is this the one right here? I think this is it right here.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So do you put it on and you wait for that to dry?
Um, you should wait for it to dry, but because I'm impatient, I don't always do that. And it's how can I describe the texture? The texture, even though it's like oil-free and stuff, it kind of reminds me of like Vaseline. Like, if you have those little tubes of Vaseline and it comes out, and when you put it on, it comes out like that. So it's not like really runny or anything like that. It's pretty solid.
Okay.
And I usually start under my eyes, my dark places first. And I do that because that tells me, that's like my roadmap. I'm just like, all right, where am I going to put my concealer first? So I put in my dark places, and then I do the whole face or whatever, if I'm going to do a whole face.
Okay.
And for my eyebrows, I even use primer, but it's a different primer. And which primer do you use? What kind of primer, rather?
Do you do the same thing, Elle Geezee? How does your routine start?
Okay, so I don't use a primer on my face. I only use a primer for eyeshadow and my lips. The reason why I don't use a primer for my face is because I have like the like very oily, skin, and I noticed when I used to wear the primer, it would just oil up like really, really fast. And I think it was because the primer was like kind of doing something to my skin, so it make it like really oily, really, really fast, and I keep having to like kind of apply like a brush or whatever to kind of smooth it out. So I don't use primer anymore for my face. The only thing I use, like when I wear eyeshadow, and that's usually only at night if I'm going out, I have a primer for my eyes and then a primer for my lips. However, this lipstick color I got from Sephora, it is the best ever. And I mean, like, it usually lasts me like 3/4 of the day. I mean, I've only had to reapply it once today, and I got up and I left here this morning at like maybe 9 o'clock this morning, full face. So at that time, and I've, like I said, not had to put it on until like right before we started this show. That was like, and I still had some on, but it was just like a little, because I licked my lips and, I had drinks and, stuff like that. But for my face, I don't usually use a primer. I just usually wash my face, moisturize it, and then start applying my concealer. Only because, like I said, my skin is like really crazy oily and it gets really, you know, grimy really quick when I put the primer on. So but again, I guess it depends on the person if they want to wear the primer or if they don't. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I know your makeup looks flawless, Malian. So let me just say that I love your makeup. So if you use the
Thank you.
primer, it looks awesome. I just know for me it's hard. It gets really hard on my skin, so I don't usually use it.
And you bring up a great point about like the different skin textures. I have combination skin, so sometimes it's really, really dry, and because my face, I have eczema all over my face as well. So that's one reason why I have to use the primer, or it'll be a nightmare. But so I forgot to bring that up. Like they have the primers for your different skin types and all that kind of stuff, and then some you don't need it, because that I always do hear that from a lot of people that they're just like primer, no, because it just no, just no. So Nanette, if you do not have primer, it is not a necessity.
Yeah, okay. I don't have primer. I'm actually digging through my legit caboodle. I mean, if I could show you this thing, it's legit. It's like a legit it's caboodle brand for real. I mean, I almost eBayed this
I'm
thing, but I
jealous.
I wanted to keep it. No, the makeup is not as old as this caboodle. Okay, the stuff is.
No, I'm jealous because I want something like that to carry all my stuff, and I'm just jealous because I gotta now try to find one.
I've heard of like people using toolboxes, like actual toolboxes. Serious. The last salon I went to for like cut and dry, they had one like stand up like a craftsman or whatever toolbox for men,
Mm-hmm.
metal industrial looking, and it was full of like just beauty supplies. It had like curlers and hair stuff, and then one of them a different color had makeup, so I don't know. So I guess, I mean, it's strong enough for a man or whatever that the logo is or slogan is. I mean, this caboodle is pretty okay. It's plastic. I've left it in the sun a few times when I was younger, and it's melted in a few places. So at first I thought it was the makeup that I bought. Like, oh dang, what did I buy? Is this gonna melt my face too or something?
Oh
No,
gosh.
but it's good. I found something that has a light tint to it. I think it's BB cream. I put it down, and I will find it. But I had it for here. Um, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Almay Pure Blends. Do you guys have a hard time trying to match up colors? I remember when I was a teenager, um, my skin tone was a little bit darker than what I am right now, like maybe a shade or two. And so I had to mix like white people makeup and black people makeup to get my shade. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I don't know how what was your journey to find your shade? Did you just go to the mall and just say, take care of me, or was it like
Well, my earliest, trials and tribulations with makeup, are kind of like that, because like my mom is really, really light. So I used to obviously, like I think most girls do, play in my mother's makeup, and
mm.
it just no, I just would put her makeup on, and I would look crazy.
Oh no.
um, because obviously her concealer and all that kind of stuff is very light, and I'm rather dark, so she's just like, oh well, you have to find it for different ones. And so yeah, at the beginning I struggled with it. I didn't understand, and the good people at Sephora and MAC and Ulta, bless them because they matched me up, and that's what I do now. Even when I look to use new ones, like
Hmm.
I still go to them and I'm just like, I'm looking for a new concealer or a foundation or something. I need some help finding my shade. Then I just sent a picture. It's a place called Sasha Cosmetics, and they
Uh-huh.
do multicultural makeup. So it's like really, oh, Nanette.
This must be like my winter shade because I am not this color anymore.
you
As
just
a
have
kid,
to, you just have to blend it. You have like a
I will
brush or
blend this. This is gonna be my
okay.
mission. So
The,
as you were saying, go ahead.
but Sasha Cosmetics, like Sasha, I know Iman.
Mhm.
It's a couple of other ones that actually just they make makeup for people of color. So when we go to the drugstore and we see, we just want something. We might not find our color, our shade, or anything like that,
Mhm.
but it works. I wanted to point out from the chat we have Tony in the chat says I always mix makeup. I am in the middle of dark and light skin.
Mhm.
So yes, I think that is something that a lot of women of color and men of color who wear makeup
Mhm.
um, have an issue with. They're finding that shade that really matches them. And I think we've done a good job over the years, kind of just,
Oh yeah, oh
you
yeah.
know,
I can definitely
finding our
see a
mix.
yeah. I can definitely see a like from what I remember when I was in high school in the 90s. I'm dating myself. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care. But I mean, I just remember just being like one color for like black folks. I'm here going, okay, seriously, there has to be more than one at CVS. Now when I go
Right.
to, the drugstores, it's a plethora. It's nice. It's nice to see. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
I wanted to share my screen because I have the website that I was just talking about up. I'm not sure if this is going to work right.
Mhm.
Let's see, this one.
I think that's
Right
well.
there it is.
What do you
So
guys
that's
use to blend? I'm using my fingers, which I don't know if it's a no-no, but I
sometimes you have to use what you have, and if you have your
yeah.
fingers, use your fingers. um, I have some brushes that I kind of like to use to
Hmm.
blend. The easier thing is the obviously you have the little blending balls, like they look like a little teardrop.
Okay, okay. I heard those. How much do those run? I heard those were kind of on the pricey side. Are they? What
Depends
makes
on
them?
Well, it depends on where you get them. Now,
Okay.
I am a bargain shopper,
Oh.
so yes, I am a bargain shopper. I'll go to Marshalls, I'll find them at the dollar store, I'll find them on the cheapest place I've actually found them was on Amazon, and I got
Okay.
this bag of them. This was a couple years ago, but I got this bag of them that probably had maybe 6 or 7 in it, and it cost me $5, and I had like seven. Which,
Really?
ooh, yes. So definitely shop around. I say Amazon if you have your dollar stores, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross. They have them for pretty cheap too. Um, so because sometimes I love me some makeup and I love my little tools and everything, but we don't want to break the bank because I also
Yeah.
need to have money for my video games and all my other things that I love so much.
We need to spread that money around.
Yes,
We
we
got.
definitely spread it around.
Yeah. I remember I had a friend that worked at Sephora, and she helped me out, and she really did a wonderful job.
Mm.
I really didn't ask that many questions. I should have, but now that I'm in my mid years, not mid years. What am I talking about? Now that uh, there's more. I mean, there's wedding season. There's all kinds of seasons. You gotta dress up a little. It's good to learn the arts of this. I feel like I've ignored this part a little too long. So okay, so I got primer. I think well, I know about primer. I just put on I think this is foundation or a BB cream. Um, what do you do next?
So application is key. How did you apply the foundation?
With my fingers in a non-grinding way on my face. Sorry. Uh, ooh.
So let me just say for the fingers, I'm sorry, for the fingers, I try not to deal with fingers because you get like the oils and the dirts from your fingers on your skin.
Mm.
Having a brush or the wedge helps to kind of make sure that you don't transfer any oil to your face that you don't want.
Okay.
So
Do you prefer
just,
brushes or wedges, though?
I actually prefer wedges.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Lena? Is it brushes or wedges for you?
I use both when I feel like being messy. I use my brushes, and on other times I use wedges. Again, because I have eczema on my face, because I have sensitive skin, the wedges are better because I don't have to wash them. Usually, I get they have the bags of them that you can get from Walmart and stuff like that. I can just throw it away.
Okay. Cool.
So you just throw it away and work off of that. Um, but like I said, brushes, get you some good brushes. It takes more work because you have to clean them constantly. But yeah. So I think you did, even though you just, from what we first saw, you blended it in there. So
Okay.
it's looking good, looking good.
It was like 2 shades lighter than my skin. It's fine. It's okay. Like,
But you can't say it still blends well. It doesn't look like you have makeup on right now.
oh, cool. Good. Good to know. Good to know. All right. What's next? What would you? What would?
Um, I always go after I do foundation and concealer. Well, I don't always wear foundation. I actually wear concealer more. I usually start with my eyes, but Tony had a question to say from the chat. She said, "Can someone explain the difference between foundation, liquid versus powder?" I always use Mary Kay as a default.
Oh, that's
So
a great question. Go
that
ahead.
is a great question. I actually don't use powder that much because for me it just doesn't agree with my skin, if that makes sense. I kind of look chalky or ashy, and I don't really need makeup to do that sometimes. I, put a bunch of water on my face and go, and I can look ashy with myself. So, um,
What about you, LGZ? Can you explain the difference between liquid and powder?
Okay, so what I preferably use liquid foundation or matte foundation. Powder is just really for my skin. It's just like too dry, and it kind of makes you look really chalky. For me, I'm just saying for my own personal self, the powder foundation makes me look really chalky. So I'll use a liquid or a matte foundation, and that kind of helps to even it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I wear concealer also, so I put on a concealer and then a foundation and then like a powder, an overall powder, like a pressed powder. But I think when I tried to wear like powder foundation, like I said, it was just really chalky and just didn't smooth out very well on my face. So I never really liked it. However, as I started moving on, I have both matte and liquid foundation, and I use like my concealer first, and then I go over it with the foundation. Either one of those really makes my skin makes it look even out, and I think it's easier to apply also. When I'm actually putting on everything, it's easier to apply. So I think that just kind of works out for me. But it just depends. Like I said, everyone's face is different. So I mean, some people like, saying powder foundation, and that's fine. Me personally, I think the end result for me when I see people with powder foundation, it's like those people that have like they look like ghosts in the face. Have you seen that when they over apply and they look like ghosts?
oh
Those
my
people are
gosh,
the
yeah.
people when I talk to those people, those are the people I'm like, well, what kind of foundation did you use? Oh, I have a powder foundation. Oh, okay. Because for me, it just when I see it, it looks really horrible. I mean, wrong color, of
Y- Yeah, that. Oh, I think the Matrix got cut.
that goes.
Nope. Okay. Internet issues.
Yep.
It's all
No
good.
worries.
Yeah. I was that chalk person in 1997. That was me. That was totally me. I was like a kabuki character every week, every day of the week. It was like a theater show. I swear to God. I would do the eyeliner really hard. And I had the powder face going. But I mean, I thought I worked it. I thought it was. the stuff, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I got lazy over the years, and all these products, my gosh, it's just like awesome. So, yeah, I've always used something. So I think that answers your question, Tony. Two out
Yeah,
of
hopefully answers
three.
your question, Tony. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, that's awesome. Thank you for looking out the chats, Lena, because I'm kind of poking my face, so that's good. You got an
Yeah.
eye out. Appreciate that. Um, do you question for you both then? So would it be if you do so it's a liquid. You guys both use liquid then, right? Just
I
yeah.
do. I use
Okay.
liquid.
Okay. And Elle Geezee gives me a thumbs up. Are you driving, girl? You driving? You are multitasking. Hey, first on YouTube, makeup, driving, and tutorials. Hey,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
I might
Get
change
it?
the thumbnail. We're gonna. This is great. Um, okay. I see on the chats here, Lana Roland. Liquid does tend to come in more color options, better for women of color. Also offers better coverage for those who require a little more help. Okay, fun fact here, guys. Lana, she's my friend I talked about that worked at Sephora. She's the one who hooked me up. She knows what she's talking about.
Yes. Hello and welcome to the show, Lana. Thank you for hooking up, Nanette.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I know these two lovely ladies can answer, and Lana can answer because we have all the beautiful ladies in the house. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Harley girl, Lana, whatever. You turned me into a goddess that day. I had overalls, flannel, and a nice face to go with it. It was awesome. Yes. So okay, all right. So you say eyes next, right? Okay.
Just so you know, to bring my shadow looking good and
Mhm.
to actually keep it on there because sometimes it comes off during the day. So I have two different primers that I use for it. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, which is, like the one I talked about earlier, but this one actually does have a tint to it.
Okay.
And then I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is this one, which is, oh, we cannot see what that looks like. That's
If
it.
maybe you can pull
So,
up a picture and share it.
yeah, I'm going to do that. So I do those two
Mhm.
before I start dealing with the colors. What about you, Elle Geezee? Which blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my words together. It's
It's
just
okay.
not like ugh.
That
Anyway,
that it's cool, you know. I'm the same way. I am the same way. Yeah.
which do you
Which do you use after? What do you do the eyes first, or what do you do next?
for your
Okay, so
primer?
concealer and then concealer and then before I put I do my foundation and before I put my powder on, yes, if I'm doing my eyes, I put the concealer, the primer on my eyelash and let it dry, and then I start applying my eye makeup.
Okay, 2 out of 2 says eyes next, so I'm gonna do that.
Yes, I
Woohoo!
can't see you though. I want to see you. I want to see your progress. Why can't I see your progress?
Oh well, so far I took a BB cream that was 2 shades lighter than my face, and I gently rubbed it in with my fingers, which I know next time not to do. And now I'm trying to figure out which of these drugstore brands that I have here that I could wear. Okay, I have. Oh, okay, I have this right here. How do those people do it like that? I don't know. Oh, I should open it. That might be helpful. Hello, YouTube land. Hope my what do you think of this? Purple, silver,
Ooh,
black.
that's pretty.
Okay, all right. I got a ooh, that's pretty. So I'm going down.
I can't
Um,
see you. I can't see you. I just see the I can't see you. I'm sad. I want
oh,
to see it too.
you're gonna have to. Okay, so when I talk, can you see me? Can you see
No,
this?
right now I see the Contra Junkies logo.
Oh, that's, I don't know. Maybe, oh, you know what? It could be low internet.
Yeah,
Sometimes if it's
I
low
have a
internet, then you don't
connection.
get the video, incoming video. But we
Okay.
see you, and you're
Okay.
gorgeous. So, hey. Okay. So, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, do you do eyeliner first or eyeshadow first? Oh, Lana said something. Okay. Laying down a generous amount of loose powder under your lower lash line. Oh, okay. Do I have loose powder here? I don't know. Let's see. My caboodle can only hold so much, so I don't know what I've decided. I have fake glitter here, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing with Hollywood makeup, Halloween makeup here too. I got, yeah. So
We can save that for the cosplay discussion another time.
exactly. Okay, so that's a great. Do you guys do that tip, that trick that Lana mentioned, putting loose powder before what you call it, underneath your lower lash line, so it can what you call it, the excess eyeshadow can be brushed off?
I do not. I've heard a lot of people doing that, but see, I get distracted easily, so I would probably leave the stuff on my face,
Oh
and
no.
now no. So I don't do that, but I know some people do. It works really great for them.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I do not have any loose powder on me, so if that happens, I guess I will be having makeup all over my face. That doesn't need to be in the right place. Uh, okay. So you said eyeshadow, right?
Quick tip about eyeshadow: pick colors that you want to wear and that you like. Because I know sometimes they sell those palettes and they have like different colors, and you're tempted to mix and match the greens with the purples, with the blues and the grays and the blacks. Don't. Don't do it. Because just,
Like this thing. Make one giant shade of brown.
yeah. Because I mean, like, just pick a color I usually try to, if I'm gonna wear eyeshadow, I mean, it's color coordinated, right? It's
uh,
whatever I'm wearing. I try to make, like, make the smallest color pop. So if it's a purple, or if it's a blue, or if it's a gray, I try to make that color pop and make my eyes so that, saying, when you see my eyes, they kind of make whatever I'm wearing pop out a little bit more.
okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I used to follow this lady on MySpace. This is how old this was. This is like 10 years ago. And her name was Queen of Blending. And I remember she would just like go to town with the colors. Not in a bad way. It was really good. I just tried it myself and I looked like Fruit Loops. I mean, it was really bad. But she did it. She did it. It was so awesome. And I would try to copy it and stuff. So, okay. All right. So, okay. So, Lena, how?
I have a couple of different eyeshadow palettes. Well, I'll show the two that I use the most,
Sure,
and
sure.
um, they're not really colorful. They're naked. One of them is Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and then the other one is Too Faced Return to Sexy. I like them. They're like a lot of nudes in them that I use. So I have one here, and here's Jesus. Sorry guys.
It's all good.
And then I have this one, which I'm pretty sure I just loosened up a bunch of the shadow in it, but whatever. But I also have them so that I can show them on the screen here while Nanette applies a little bit of her stuff. I'll show you guys this. All right, so that's the Naked 2
Oh,
one.
I see it.
It
Nice.
has, they're all shimmery, but with my skin tone and with I actually have a little bit of the Naked 2. I think I have the one called Half Baked on right now, and Y2K mixed with something else, which I'll show you in a minute. So I like it because it's nudes and it works really good for you know everyday wear. This one, it has more colorful ones, and they're little fun colors. I don't experiment with colors that much. I just actually started like a couple months ago with like your purples and your
Ooh, that's pretty.
blue and stuff. And it also had this one came with this Shadow Insurance, the primer that I was talking about. And that's why I started using it, because it came with this. And I was just like, this just works beautifully. So let's keep this party rolling. So there's that. Those are two that I use the most. When it comes to eyeshadow, I actually have some other fun ones that I just recently got. And again, they have more colors to them. So I'm always, look, I never want to walk out the house looking like Sideshow Bob or Krusty the Clown. So I'm like very it's very different for me to try to get out the gate with the whole color thing. But because I got the what is this? The Alice in Wonderland Beyond the Looking Glass palette, and it has, colors for days, like colors,
Oh, wow.
a lot of colors in it. So I love it, but
I'm in love.
I can see you over there. Yes, I love it, and all the colors are very pigmented, and they look really. I haven't looked like Krusty the Clown with the green, or with the what else? What other ones did I use? I used the blue one before, and it actually looked. It went well for me. So
Nice.
I'm gonna keep it up, and I'll probably try to take some more pictures and stuff, because unfortunately I didn't take any pictures, so I don't have the evidence. Oh, I do have a picture. But anyway, so yes, these are the couple things that I do. A few of my favorite things, and yes, Urban Decay is my favorite when it comes to eyeshadow. I have a special place in my heart for them now.
Hey, you're not alone. Lana Rowland in the chat, she has Urban Decay and Too-Faced. Too-Faced.
Yes. The kind people at Sephora hooked me up. And Ulta, I gotta tell Ulta as well.
Sephora, I love Sephora. I will second that. I love Sephora. They do have some really cool eye colors and things like that. So I love Sephora as well. Like I told you, that's where I get my lipstick. So I love it, but I am just like in love with that palette. I'm definitely going to be looking for said palette, because that is like the prettiest thing ever, and I love those colors. Oh my gosh.
Definitely go online and get it, because in the stores, like this one of the employees actually had it behind the counter. She was going to take it home with her like that night, and it was the last one that they had in the store, and I was just like, you guys don't have any more? And she's just like, okay, I'll let you have it. And I was so happy. I was like, thank you so much. Like, she's like, I'll just come to work and put it on. And I was like, okay. But definitely, like, online, I know that they have it on drugstore.com or drugstore/beauty.com and Sephora website. I know those two for sure have it. And yes, I love it. It's whew.
Are you going to be mad if I copy you or no?
Never.
Okay, yeah,
Never. I put this stuff out there for everybody has fun. Everybody.
Okay, help me out here. So I put the colors right in the middle right here, and normally I just go out like that because I don't know what else to do. What goes on the outside, what goes on the inside? Help me out here. I'm serious.
I usually start with, all right, so if I was putting on some makeup,
yeah.
If I was using this palette here, the Urban Decay one, I usually will start with whatever my base one is. So I can use this one, Chopper. And I would take this color and I start here. Let me get a little closer to the camera. So I start, right here. Let me turn the light because you can't see my face. So I'll start on the inside with my base color, and for me, this is what I do. For the crease, I start inside here and work my way out. And I also like to, if I'm going to put a highlighted color, so half baked, that is all here. So I put it here, I start here, and I kind of go up here a little bit. And then
So
I kind
like,
of blend them together.
so light colors on the outside, something like that? Like,
I put my light colors on the inside. And
inside,
I
like,
put my darker color in. So light colors start here and
yeah,
go
yeah.
up, and then I put my darker color on the outside.
Okay, wish me luck.
That's what I do. So, what do you do?
Okay, so what I do is I start at the top. I put the lighter color at the top, and I like cape it all around, and then I come back in and do the darker color, and then I kind of shade in the darker color into the lighter color on the top. Only because it kind of makes it like, I mean, I kind of give it that like transitional look, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
But I don't have like
So,
a one side, or I just like the whole, like all of this is covered. So.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I got words of encouragement from the chat.
yes.
Lana's...
Yes. Let's go, Net. Let's go. Woo, woo.
Last time I used purple, I gave myself a black eye inadvertently. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Use a different color.
It's all good. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm with good company. You know, very happy to have Elle Geezee guesting today. She's so cool.
Yeah.
You know, she's like multitasking. That's awesome. That's dedication, girl. That's cool. If I can barely like watch a movie and talk at the same time. You would see me like not be able to either watch the movie or talk at the same. If I drove, oh my gosh, I'd be like in a ditch right now. That's awesome.
Oh gosh.
That's so cool. No, that's just me for real. Like if I'm one of those people like at a restaurant where if I'm talking to you and then there's somebody loud like next to me, forget it. I won't be able to. I'd wait. I'd be like, okay, you know, because I really I can't. What do you think?
I think it's good. So now all you have to do is kind of blend them together.
Okay. Gonna just try to even the color. So okay, now blend. Here we go. And blend. What do you use for your outer, like on the end of your eyes?
I'm not sure. Like, what do you mean outer? Like
right here.
Usually I'll use like a really light color. So for this one, in this particular palette, it's actually I never use Foxy, so let me not tell that lie. I usually switch palettes, and I'll go to Return to Sexy, and I'll use one of these lighter colors at the top, just for to kind of give it a highlighted look.
Okay, so let me see if I can. I think I have a highlighter type thing. How about this one? This is fun because literally, I tell you, if any of the Culture Junkie guys are watching, I think this is the first time that in a long time they've seen me put makeup on. I think the last time they seen me with a full face of makeup was when I got married. That's probably. I hope this is not from when I got married, but you know, this makeup could be really old. I don't know. How long does it keep your makeup?
Usually, how long do I go for my makeup? Maybe 2 years, the longest. I think that's the longest I've ever had makeup. So this is a good tip from Lana. She said this is a bit more complex because you're using a spring tip applicator. In my opinion, brushes are key to achieving a polished look.
Okay, let me see. I think I have brushes. You can see how prepared I am today.
No, it's okay. It's totally spontaneous.
Yes.
Us girls here at the League of Extraordinary Fangirls, we are flexible. We adapt to every situation.
Yes, yes. And we have the link below if you want to join our league. All is welcome.
Yes.
Yes, we'd love to have you on the show. Talk. Anything that you want to talk about? I mean, what you call it? Okay, so something like this. Is this good? Oh, why is this?
Yes,
Okay,
that's a
cool.
good one. That's a good one. So it's you, yeah. I guess I'm blending on, looking, coming
Mm.
together. It's looking good.
We got professional advice here from Lana. Eyeliner, mascara, no more than 6 months.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, yeah. That's a great one there because my eyeliner, my mascara, usually it's gone. It doesn't last that long. So
Liquid foundation, primer, concealer, 12 months. So hopefully,
I think I'm about a little over a year and a half with this palette. So, you
okay.
know, it's
So you're
getting to the
within.
end of its life.
And then powders, they say face and eye. She said there, 18 to 24 months. And then Lana says, do not pump mascara. It'll dry out sooner.
Ooh, that's good to know. I never knew that. That's something I like because I do that a lot.
So what's the alternative then? If you want to be sure, Lana, what what would you say? I'm sorry, I forget. We have a lag. We have a
Yeah,
lag from our from when
yeah.
when
I
it
forgot
does
because
happen.
we're just looking. We're just like, well,
Yeah, I know, right?
well.
We're gonna get you on the show, Lana. We're gonna get you on the show. Fill it out below. We'd love to have you. Fun fact: Lana is an avid K-pop, not K-pop, K-drama watcher. So I really want to know more about K-drama. Do you watch any K-drama, Lena?
I do not. I used to
Okay.
years ago, so I am like, whew, yeah, that was like years ago, early 2000s. So I'm way done skiing.
That's okay.
Um, but Lana, so we will have another one of these shows,
Yes.
and
I
yeah, we would love to have you.
would
So,
love to
and
have you.
anybody else out there watching, um, we have a link below. If you want to be on the show, if you want to contribute somehow, and you want to become one of the league, you want to join our great league of, extraordinary fangirls, fill out the information below and let us know. Let us know what you're into. Let us know.
Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, let me go back to this. Elle Geezee, oh, her phone died. That's cool though. I'm so glad you contributed. Well, you can contribute in the chat, right?
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely.
we'll make this work. We are not just a league. We are the extraordinary league, league of extraordinary girls. For real though, we're
Yes,
just a bunch of people that enjoy these things and we enjoy it together. So yeah.
yes. Woo! Look at Nanette.
Oh, I
Looking
know
good.
you've known me for a while, and this is probably the first time you've seen me with makeup. So
This is true.
yes, yes,
But I love
yes.
the colors. I love the
Oh,
colors that you're using. They really look good on you.
okay, okay. All right. So I kind of did something on top of here.
Hmm.
I'm kind of uh I think junior high kids have more skills than me at this point, but I put something here. Okay, here I don't really have anything. I just kind of like, just I don't know. Do I?
I think
You
that
said
works.
that works. Okay, cool.
I
All
think
right.
that works.
Sweet. And okay, what's next? Oh wow, we only have 10 minutes left. Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
we can
hurry up!
move
There's
in.
so much.
So after I do my eyes, I go on to my lips.
Okay, lips. When do you do eyeliner? I didn't put eyeliner yet.
I put eyeliner on last. I'm
Oh,
so
last.
back assward. No, don't. I'm just back
That's okay.
asswards.
That's okay. I'm gonna do it Lena style. Lena style. So you do what next?
So I go to my lips.
Okay. Let's see
I don't use
here.
primer on my lips because I don't have lip primer.
Okay.
But what I usually do is I'll put some chapstick on, just make sure that my lips are moisturized. And
Mhm.
also, which I forgot to mention earlier, I found these little lip mask things,
Huh.
and they look
Tell me
funny
more.
when you put them on, but it's
Mhm.
these little lip masks. So these are the lip masks, and yes, I got this from Marshalls.
Okay.
So you put these on, like they come in these different little packages. This, I think they come like 5 in a package or whatever, and it comes in this. So it's kind of cute. I think it's cute. It's a cute little thing.
Mhm.
You take this out, and you take this part. So this part comes out, and you put it on your lips,
Okay.
and it's a literal mask for your lips.
Get out of here. What is it? To stain it or what is it?
So it's just kind of like for moisturizing and stuff like that. Um, get you some good vitamins and minerals. Uh, and you leave it on there for about 5 minutes. 5 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
5 to 15 minutes, and you'll know it'll. I'm telling you, it's done wonders for my lips, especially
Mhm.
because I like to use a lot of matte lipsticks and stuff like that, and they kind of dry out your lips and stuff like that.
Mm.
So using this before, like I didn't use it today, but I usually use it before, especially if I want to do a matte lip,
Mm.
so that my lips don't look cracked and chapped and all that kind of stuff. So that's something,
Gotcha.
if it's something great to try out. It costs $2.99 at Marshalls,
Huh.
so
Okay.
not expensive. If you can find it, it's not expensive. But as far as so I did have the Sasha colors up here before, and I'm gonna share it again just so you guys out there can see it. Um, Again, I really like this place because it they, they make um, cosmetics for multicultural women, so women of
Okay.
color, and so I really would love any of these like lip colors. If you can see them, they're like
Oh, that's
that, and
cool.
oh my gosh, I'm just in
Yeah.
love with so many of these colors, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Another one that I love, obviously, is right now I'm wearing the Kat Von D. Um, let me get it out here. So I'm wearing the Kat Von D little matte lip everlasting liquid lipstick. So
Okay.
it goes on liquid. Like this is super liquid. Like
Okay.
liquid.
Oh yeah, that does look like
Um
liquid. Yeah.
but it dries matted,
What?
and I love it.
Everything is magic. Like,
It's magic. Everything
yes,
is
magic. Yes. All right. Oh my.
so so those are these are two
Yeah.
things that I use. I have a bunch of colors in these. These are kind of expensive. They're like $20 each.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
But
yeah,
if it
I don't have the
works,
whole line.
if it works, if it's
It is
effective,
worth it.
yes, yes.
Yeah, it's worth it. I love it so much. And then of course, um, I use CoverGirl, the Queen collection, as well as like this is one. Is this from CoverGirl? I don't know, but oh yeah, this is from the Queen collection from CoverGirl, and
Mm-hmm.
it's
Is that Queen
called
Latifah?
yeah,
Okay.
and it's a nice little red color. It smells good
Okay.
too. So I wore this, I think, on maybe the first or second show. I wore this on one of the shows that we did. So
Okay. That was it. I was putting on a color. Bad idea. Too bright. I want to go purple. Ugh. Okay.
purpley. Yes, and the purple lips.
Have you ever done like this is when I was in college and really really poor. Have you done the take some cheap eyeshadow and mix it with Vaseline, and that's like a lip color.
I didn't know people really did that.
I did that. I did it, and it looked so horrible after a few hours because it was like in my lip cracks and everything. It was so bad.
Oh no.
But, yeah. I learned not to do that first and last time. All right, I don't have anything purple in here. Oh, I'm
Oh
looking.
my god.
Oh, I have a dark one here. Okay, I'll use this dark lipstick here. Okay.
So, while you're doing your lipstick, I will
Yes.
say to everybody watching, thank you for watching us again. We're here every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 o'clock Pacific, and then everything in between.
Yes.
Everything in between. So join us. We have an array of topics. We are girls who like to have fun, who happen to be fangirls, and we geek and nerd out about things that we love. Again, you can join us. There's a link below. Fill it out. Send it to us. Also on Tuesdays, there is the Main Culture Junkies show. It is at on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. also Eastern Standard Time. And look at Nanette. Yes, honey. Get it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's what it looks like online. Okay.
It looks good.
Ooh, should I go darker? Is it too bright?
I like it, but what do you have that's darker? I kind of love, dark colors.
I think this is like probably the darkest thing I have in here. I don't know why. I don't have anything darker. I think. Oh wait, I have. No, it's like nude. Yeah, this is probably the darkest I have so far. But I do have brand new mascara and brand new eyeliner for today. Oh, another urbanly resourceful thing I used to do. I won't say ghetto because that's not right. It's urbanly resourceful. It's resourceful in the urban environment. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to, if I didn't have lipstick, I would take the lip liner, like the dark lip liner or something, color my lips in, and then put Vaseline over it. That actually worked a little bit better.
I can't lie. I kind of love that as well. I used to do that. I still kind of put, I love liner. So when I wear lighter colors, I'm lined out. Get it, Vogue.
Yes.
Vogue.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
Yes.
Okay, so I got my lips, and then what's next? What would you do next?
I would say you're done. You look good.
Okay, so I don't need to do the eyeliner thing. I don't need a wing to make me fly, or. No?
I mean, I think you're fly now. If you wanted to do extra, you could do some, you could do some liner. But I like it. I like it.
Oh, thank you. Thank God, because it's 7:59 and I just made the timer. Well, you know what? This is pretty good. It feels good. It's light. I don't question real quick. What do you use for your eyebrows? Because I don't.
So for my eyebrows, when I do fill them in, because like I was saying earlier, I have thick eyebrows naturally. So I usually just fill in on the edge, give me a little tail on this side. Not so much because it's already there. But this is my go-to brown little Maybelline drugstore pencil that boop, boop, I just do a little fill in and roll with it.
Nice.
You can. I'm just trying to learn really about filling in my eyebrows and stuff. So I'm still in that pencil.
Okay. Yeah, because I normally don't do anything on my eyebrows because they're kind of like thick also, right? But I want to. Oh, hey, Lana said Too Faced brow pencil and brownie is her favorite. Okay. all these color names are making me hungry. My gosh, I'm so. This is great. I know what I'm going to go to Baskin Robbins after this. I swear to God, because
Oh
like
my gosh.
I love these. I love Too Sexy. Bring the sexy back. You know,
Mhm.
naked. What else? I don't know. All these colors. There's a YouTuber who has her own makeup palette. I don't know if it's Michelle Phan or that. What's her name? She's like she does all this. Try it now. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. It's so many makeup YouTubers.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know. But I say this for our viewers. We will find out who it is and we will update you next time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, Lana says it's Michelle Fun.
Oh, Michelle Phan. Yes. Oh, and Lynn says, Elle Geezee says, I look beautiful, or we look beautiful. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. And Elle Geezee, we know you had some technical difficulties. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes. Yes.
We had a great time and would love to have you back.
Exactly. And if you want to be on the show, fill the thing below. Like we said, probably more than how many times. But seriously, you know what? The more the merrier. Lana, next makeup one we're definitely getting you on the show because you've taught me a lot. So, yes. Yes. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Thank you from Nanette and
From Lena, aka Youngin.
Meow.
So, have a great night and thanks for joining us.
Bye.